Good morning everyone. In a previous video we have seen how to enable the scripts for DaVinci Resolve Studio. In this video we creates a new project with all clips in a folder, all in automatic works. I created a project model that I called Model 1 where I inserted practically all the structure of my folders that I always use, all the files that I always use in my projects in DaVinci Resolve, and I created a model project. I exported it in this way, right-click, Export Project, and I put it in this folder in DRP format. In this model I practically inserted all the settings that I normally use, so Full HD, Color Management by DaVinci Resolve, Wide Gamut, all the settings that I want in a new project. So in this Model 1 there are all the settings, all the folders, all the smart bins, all the power bins that interest me and that I always insert in my projects. Let's go to open magicautoma. In magicautoma we click on Python script. You always do the test to see if your computer has been configured well to enable DaVinci Python scripts. If you haven't enabled Python scripts, I refer you to the video where I explain how to enable Python scripts. And then we launch this script here. Create a new project from the folder. Let's analyze this screen. So here we can put the name of the project. By default the name of the project is inserted with the current date so as not to create replicated projects. Then this is the design of the project, so we use the default value, the current value of DaVinci, or we use a preset obtained by DaVinci presets by simply inserting the value of resolution and frame rate or by the model. From the model you have seen that I have exported my Model 1 and I have inserted it in this folder. I'm going to load it in this way by clicking here and loading the project. Multimedia folder indicates the folder where to go to take the multimedia files. So if this is the folder that contains all the multimedia files of your project, insert everything here and select the folder of the project. Then this setting says, create the same tree structure that you read in this folder here. Then this other option, I can also remove it and the tree structure is not created. I can remove this option and the master timeline is not created with all the files and placed in the order of. And you decide here in which order, for file name, for start time code, or I leave modified data. Since there are some cameras that create thumbnails, indexes, small JPEG photos, video clips, I have also inserted this option because clearly we do not want those thumbnails in the timeline. Then we also have an option that tells me, for every variation of the path, that is, for every folder that is different, it detects this change and modify the color of the clip. So that every folder, every sub-project folder has a different color, the clips have a different color. Now let's go to create the project, click on Create Project, then I now minimize magicautoma so that you can see what happens. Clicking here I can see the potential of the script. I click, you see that the Test2 project has been created. It is importing the clips and it is practically doing a scan of all the clips. Here you can see that they have been imported, you see, then here are the folders that I had created in my project model, my template. Here an all folder is added where the structure of the folder that we have selected is reproduced. Then a master timeline is created, this master timeline is put in timeline for this script and that's it. Thanks for your attention.